Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at this Piccolo Junior Giant form. I think this guy's absolutely crazy. I really like this guy. I think he's very cool. So we are looking at him at 69%. So if you saw my summon videos, you saw that I kind of ended with one copy, but when I ended the video, I had one summon left on his rotation and then a free multi. So I did get the stones and did that off camera. And on the free multi, I got another copy of this guy. So we are sitting here at 69%. And I am done on the banners because I've got pretty much everything on those banners rainbowed other than just the new unit. So I feel like it's not worth it for me to go any deeper. But this Piccolo at 69% is going to be looking really good. I think he looks good at 55%. So anyways, let's take a look at his kit here. And by the way, I am going to do a separate video of this guy because this guy is ridiculous in Super Battle Road. I am going to record a Super Battle Road video of this guy just to show how insane this guy is. It'll probably be a short video because he makes very quick work of it. Or you know what? Here's what we'll do. I won't do it as a separate video. At the end of this showcase, we'll just hop into Super Battle Road, and I'm just going to show you how ridiculous this guy is. I think that's what we're going to do, because I think the fight will be so short, we might as well just do that. So his leader skill is Gifted Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors in Giant form, 3 key and 170 to stats, and then 200% goes to Battle of Fate and World Tournament. His leader skill isn't the craziest. The thing that's good for him is he does get Terrifying Conquerors, which will have a lot of the villains that I think will link well with him. I'm a little bit happy about Giant form, to be honest, because my boy Bergamo's on his team. So maybe in my Super Battle Road run, I'll put Bergamo on there. He won't really be a factor, though, but we'll see. But yeah, it's okay. You can get enough good units, but his team actually isn't the craziest. I'd probably use Piccolo maybe more on somebody else's leader skill, but it's not that bad. So with that, let's go ahead and look at his passive. And this guy's got a lot going on. So he does an entrance animation, and he's going to have a high chance of launching an additional super for the first turn, which is good because he builds up on super. So that first turn, he gets a little bit of a bump there. And then he gets key 2 in attack and defense 101 for 5 turns. And then he gets key 3 in attack and defense 150. Plus an additional attack and defense 20 with each super attack performed up to 100%. So he's got a super 5 times to fully build up, but he's got some additionals built in there, and he does have some really nice tech with his AoE I'll talk about in a minute, right? Attacks are effective against all types when facing one enemy, which is good, and then a medium chance of launching an additional super, plus an additional attack and defense within the same turn after receiving an attack, plus an additional attack and defense 100 in all enemies attack and defense minus 30 as the first attacker in a turn, plus an additional attack and defense 100 when performing a super, and a high chance of launching an additional as the second or third attacker in a turn. And then he has Giant form. So this guy's got a lot to unpack here, right? The thing that's notable about this guy, well, let's look at his active skill really quick. So his active skill is basically a big AoE attack. And he has 2 ways to trigger it. It can either be under 50% HP from the 4th turn, or if you're just facing 2 or more enemies, he can do it right away. Now, the thing that's significant about this AoE is that this AoE counts as a super attack against separate enemies. So if he does an AoE against 5 enemies, I believe that fully builds up his attack, his passive for super attacking 5 times, which is really crazy, right? The other thing about it, when characters have active skill attacks, if they get certain effects in certain slots, the active skill will activate the effects from that slot, and then you can move them into a different slot and get all of the effects. We first learned this with the year 5 LRs, right? So what that means is if I'm facing multiple enemies, I could put Piccolo, say, in slot 2. And then in slot 2, he's going to get the additional attack and defense 100% and a high chance of launching an additional super. So you'll get that for launching his AoE attack. Then you go into slot 1, and then you can get the enemy attack down and the additional attack and defense 100. So you could just give this guy a ton of extra stats if you trigger that. Now, we will actually test that in this video here. If we can, against Legendary Vegeta event, as long as we can get our health under 50% or whatever it has to be, we can still do the AoE after 4 turns. So we might try to take some damage. We'll see. I've got Garlic Jr. who maybe could take some damage. We've got a free-to-play cooler in there that maybe we can take some damage with, so we'll have to see on that. Then this guy also has a Giant transformation. So this is if HP is 60% or less starting from the 4th turn. And then in his Giant form, he does get 3 key. He has attacks effective against all types and a high chance of critting. So his damage is going to be very good there, right? So he doesn't quite have like the additionals that Orange Piccolo has, but he's got the effective against all types in the critting, which is going to be very powerful, right? And dude, the sticker on the giant form actually looking pretty good. Piccolo's sticker overall is just very good. Like, that's a really nice sticker. I really like it. So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff to go over here. So let's go ahead. So he's just starting off at 282k defense, turn 1, hasn't attacked or anything yet, right? I kind of want him to attack in slot 2 to get more additionals, but I'm worried if I have Turles attack first, we'll do too much damage. So we're just going to leave Piccolo in slot 1. And we'll see what kind of damage we're doing in slot 1 here. And how many additionals we can proc. Because we want to build them up. Alright, so 4.2. Not the craziest, right? But remember, this guy builds up a lot. He's got to super attack 5 times before we see him at his best. Oh, he only got 1. Wow, that's really bad. I kind of wish I put him in slot 2. Because I think he was supposed to have a high chance of an additional super and we missed it. That's quite unfortunate. Alright, well. We'll have to see on the next turn then. So yeah, we're not even going to take out this Vegeta. Dang, I should have put him in slot 2 because he would have had another additional proc there. And you know, at 69%, I should double check what I have on his additionals. But I'm pretty sure I tried putting as much additional as I could at 69%, right? So let me look at mine really quick. What do I have him at? Yeah, dude, I already got him up to 15 additional with only 1 dupe. So, quite unfortunate we didn't hit an additional there. But that's okay. So this is the friend one. What is the friend one at? The friend one is just a 55%. Okay. So I'm going to do this AGL cooler in slot 1 because I actually want him to build up. I'm not as worried about the friend Piccolo. We'll get some attack stats as we go through. But I am eventually going to get Garlic Jr. set up with him because that's one of his better linking partners. Just because he's getting like support with it. He technically links better with this AGL Metal Cooler, but Garlic Jr. has 1 less link, but he's giving support, so that kind of outweighs that. So that's what I'm going to do on my main rotation. Alright, so on this turn here, sure, we'll just stay linked up with Cooler. The other thing that you have to know too is we're not getting big bad bosses. So my big bad bosses is at 7, right? I really wanted him at 10, but we're not getting big bad bosses, so that's another thing that we're going to have even more stats on the table, right? So, I kind of want to put him in slot 2 to get more additionals, but we'll just go in slot 1 again. And we've only supered once, right? So remember, we've got to super 5 times to get it. And I would like to take some damage to get big bad bosses. This, unfortunately, won't do anything. We got type advantage, yeah. Not that much damage. Oh, and we got stats for getting hit as well. So already up to 7 mil. Yeah, I think this guy's going to be crazy. Because he's nowhere near his peak damage yet. 8 mil on the additional. Okay, nice. That's why we get such a big jump. Because he's building up his passive still. Dude, this guy's going to be over 10 mil. He's going to be crazy. Now, we do have the intro buff up as well. So what'll happen is by the time we build it up, the intro buff will fall off, so it'll kind of even out again. But if you can get his 5 attacks in before his intro buff wears out, he's probably doing pretty crazy damage, right? Sure, we'll leave this Cooler in slot 1 so he can build up, and then we'll try the friend Piccolo in slot 2. He should get some attacks here in slot 2. We'll see. Okay. Yep. And actually, I should check. The friend one maybe his big bad boss is level 10. That would actually be really nice. Yeah, we're just not taking enough damage. It does kind of, too, give a reason to use this AGL Metal Cooler, because he does link slightly better than the physical one, even though the physical one is just way better. But I do still like this AGL Metal Cooler. This is a very under-the-radar unit, just because he was so overshadowed by the other one. Oh, actually, the friend Piccolo did not get to attack. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, so let's come back here. Alright, so I'm going to put Garlic Jr. in slot 1 this time, because you can see we have big bad bosses, our health isn't there. And I should check my Piccolo's big bad boss at level 7. We don't have to be... We just have to be a little bit... Yeah, we just have to get our HP under 94%. So we just have to take some amount of damage. So, and I believe big bad bosses can trigger mid-turn. So we'll leave Garlic Jr. in slot 1, and hopefully we get supered. Because Garlic Jr.'s defense isn't crazy. Actually, 243. It's pretty good for Garlic Jr. Alright, and then my Piccolo's at 251. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll just let Cooler do that. By the way, Cooler is not supporting Piccolo right now, because he only supports Transformation Boost with one enemy. Alright, Garlic Jr. getting supered is good. We just have to take any amount of damage here. Oh yeah, 300k. We'll take 300k damage. Alright, we're good. And we should be set up for like active skills and stuff. This will be nice. Alright, now we got big bad bosses. So let's see what my Piccolo is looking like here with big bad bosses. Now the intro buff is worn off. Dude, yeah, about 10 mil. Nice. And I think he still has to do one more super to build up. Yeah. Dude, yeah, you get big bad bosses active, you get built up. This Piccolo is looking good. I just love, like, his tech with, like, the AoE and everything. I think it's just crazy. Now, I think next turn we're going to auto get... Yeah, the giant form, I think, is auto, but Cooler's overrode it. So we got a cooler... We got a cooler phase here. Because I'm pretty sure that his giant form, you don't... It's not an active skill, right? It's just auto going to go. So, does this mean we're going to go right from... I'm going to try not to do damage here. I think this means we're going to go right from Cooler into a Piccolo automatically. So we're going to be going back-to-back giant phases here. That's the thing that can be kind of nasty about this unit. I think running with Orange Piccolo is you could combo giant form transformations back-to-back. So even though he doesn't link well with other Piccolo units, I think that would be worth running together. That is something I wanted to note. His link set is kind of wacky in terms of like linking with Namekians because... You would think being a Piccolo unit that he would link well with other Piccolos, but he doesn't. He doesn't have the Namekian link, and he's got a lot of villain links, right? Because he's the Extreme Piccolo. It makes sense. So he's got, like, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, stuff like that, like, other Namekians aren't going to have. And then he doesn't have the Namekian link. And then he's got 2 Dragon Ball Saga links. So it's a very wonky little setup that he's got, right? Sure, I'm going to try not to super... So I would say if you want to try to link this guy up as best as you can. I didn't run him on this team build, but you could take the LR Demon King Piccolo that orb changes. If you have him floating in slot 3 and then you put Piccolo Jr. in the middle and you have a Big Bad Bosses unit to his left, then he's going to be actually activating a lot of links, right? That's probably the best way if you want to try to get his links active. All right, let's see. We should just roll right into Piccolo here. This cooler should end here. Let's see. Let this end here. Oh wait, Cooler's got another attack coming yet. Okay. Now Piccolo Jr. doesn't hit as hard as Orange Piccolo. He only does like... I've seen him around like 2.5 mil. But like I said, the effective against all types, the crit's nice. He can still get additionals. Oh wow, 3 turns of Cooler? Okay, chill Cooler. Can I end this giant form transformation, please? So yes, on the giant form team, this is probably going to be the rotation, is AGL Cooler with Piccolo Jr. And then your other rotation, I would have to look at who else is on there, but we'll make it happen. Now this is just really making me want like a new Demon King Piccolo or just like a Piccolo Jr. non-giant form to link with him is what I really want. And hopefully we can get that for the Part 2 LR. If it was a standalone Piccolo Jr. or like a Demon King Piccolo, I would totally take that. Someone that has Big Bad Bosses and then like guidance to the Dragon Balls, you know, that kind of stuff, that would be really nice. All right, so we're back. All right, so this is good. So I want to show this off with Piccolo, right? Oh, see, the thing is though, Vegeta's going to die. Oh, wait, this is the friend one. So what I'll do is I'm going to put the friend one in slot 1 and just let him attack. I'm going to try not to heal. And then I'm going to do it with mine, hopefully on the next Vegeta. I think this could work out. I kind of want to super Turles, but I don't want to heal. All right, let's just do this. Let's see what the friend one's doing here. Now, the friend one hasn't supered very much yet. Yeah, so 6 mil. He should be getting Big Bad Bosses, though, regardless, because our health is pretty low. Okay, yep, and effective... Oh, wow, no additionals, okay. Well, actually, I suppose him getting that additional, that was only for his very first turn, right? So we were unfortunate to miss that on ours. So yeah, you got to put him in slot 2 to get those additionals. All right, so here's our giant form. Sure, we'll get it in the video. So we'll go through this giant form, and what I'm going to try to do is take out this Vegeta. And then hopefully we'll end back on my Piccolo turn with still low health, and then we can pop the AoE, right? And I want to be able to show you that trick with the AoE and try to get some crazy damage in. Now, the one thing I'm not sure about is if doing supers in this form helps build his passive. That I am not sure about. Somebody can let me know in the comments if you know if these supers help build up his passive. I mean, we were only like 1 away anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Or we might have been fully built up, one of the two. All right, let's check out our damage here. Yeah, so he's like 2.3. Like, the damage isn't insane, but once again, he's going to be super effective against all types or critting, right? So the crit damage is going to be really nice, and we did get an additional there. That, I believe, is just from our hidden potential. Because I don't think I saw additionals built into his giant form. Yeah, so not quite as good as Orange Piccolo, but still, these giant transformations are powerful, and because he's got effective against all types or critting, like, the damage will matter, and it's just free turns that we're dealing damage. Oh, we even got a dodge in. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, yep, and we're up for another turn. Very good. Well, this has been a good showcase. Like, we're getting everything in on him, right? And I do think it will be fun. We will run into Super Battle Road. We'll just quick hop into Giant form. I think part of the reason I'm going to do that and not make it a separate video is because I have a million videos to record. So that'll just be one less video I have to do. We'll just combo with this one. And I do think, like I said, it would be a really short video. But we're going to go into Giant form, Extreme Super Battle Road. I think Giant form has an Extreme Super Battle Road. I'm pretty sure he only has one Extreme Super Battle Road he can do for a category. And then he can do the generic Extreme Class one too. But I want to put him into that Giant form one. We'll see how he handles business, right? All right, Vegeta, being sassy and dodging, that's fine. Okay, another turn. All right, we'll take a triple turn here. We're just going to be in that bad situation where Vegeta, I mean, I don't think this Piccolo is going to take him out. We're just going to be in that bad situation where he's going to have too little of health for me to show you what I want to show you. And I don't want to, like, not super with him here. We got to show off his Giant form. Yeah, 2.3, pretty consistent. Obviously, this is at 69%. He'll probably be looking more like 2.5 mil, maybe even higher if he's rainbowed. But yeah, I am very much enjoying this unit. I'm enjoying... We talked about... I just did a video with 5'9" talking about the celebration, but I really like these celebrations that are kind of like underrepresented in Dokkan, right? Like, we definitely needed this, and it's just characters you don't see as often, and characters that needed buffs, and categories that needed buffs. Like, before this celebration, World Tournament was literally the worst category in the game, and now it's actually, like, runnable, right? All right, so now we should have the setup here. All right, so I'm going to pop it. We're just going to go for it here. So what we're going to do is in slot 2, we're going to pop his AoE, and we should get the effects for being in slot 2. So let's pop it. Hopefully we don't kill him. Okay, and we nullified an attack, which is really good. Now we're going to go into slot 1, and now we're going to get the slot 1 benefits as well. And so now we should be able to proc additionals. We should have attack and defense buffs. This should be a really, really crazy attack stat here, I'm guessing. And then he should get hit and get a buff too, right? Because this Vegeta should attack. Oh, we dodged it, dang it. Because we would have got a buff. Yeah, 12 mil, you guys. 12 mil. And then there's the additional. And that's, I think, from being in slot 2. And we potentially could get a third here. Why did we have to dodge? I'm pretty sure we only have 5 dodge on this guy. That's unfortunate. All right, and then we got the Giant form for the other Piccolo. So, anyways, I think that'll wrap up the main showcase. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to abandon this because I don't want to sit and go through this this friend unit Giant form. But let's hop in the Super Battle Road really quick. So, and we'll set up a team really quick in there. This won't take too long. I mean, we only have one more phase, but it would just take us time. So let's abandon. That's the one bad part about Giant forms that I noticed with Orange Piccolo is it does, like, it makes the fight longer. It drags on a little bit, but it's so good, though. All right, so let's go into Extreme Super Battle Road. Extreme Super Battle Road. All right, and I believe Giant form should have one. Where is it? I think. Yep, right here. Giant form, stage 23. All right, we're going to absolutely obliterate this. All right, so we are going to go Piccolo, and then we want Cooler to link with him. I guess I could put the other Orange Piccolo in, couldn't I? I mean, Vegeta's really good here, too, because he's got AoE. I mean, yeah, we got to bring Orange Piccolo. We'll bring Vegeta, I guess. The linking isn't crazy. Tora is a pure Saiyan support, right? Or what? No, he is... Wait. Oh, he's all allies. Okay, we'll bring Tora for support, even though he'll, like, get us crushed. But I'm going to show you, like, this Piccolo... Like, just without thinking, we should be able to no-item this. Do I have any other support units here? Giant form is definitely lacking on the support front. What does Tech Bardock do again? No. And I guess the other bad part is we could get interrupted by other Giant form transformations. I guess we'll just take Tapion because he's solid. Sure, we'll just take Tapion. Nah, let's take my boy Bergamo. We got to take my boy Bergamo, sure. All right, let's hop in here. I guess I'll bring items, but I think this is pretty much just going to be a no-item run. We'll just bring a Sensu Bean, but I'm thinking this will be a no-item run. All right, let's hop in, and you're going to see why this guy dominates. Oh, and of course, okay, I'm going to go back in. I don't want to remake the team. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in here. Because it was just unfortunate. We got no Piccolos in slot 1 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use an item just so I can like get past this turn. Or no, I'll just go for it. That's fine. We'll just go for it normally here. I really want to show him off, but all right, we got to wait a turn to get to our guy. We'll just let Vegeta attack, and then if we die, we die. We'll just hop back in. That was just unfortunate we didn't have him on turn 1. Sure. All right, and then I guess we'll get a big AoE shot here. Maybe we'll just like one turn this with Vegeta. Oh yeah, no, they got plenty of health there. All right, what are we taking here for Vegeta? Oh, actually, no, not that bad. This is gonna be a very easy no item run if this is all the harder they're gonna hit me. I guess this Vegeta is a more defensive unit. And then Bergamo at 500k, my boy, chill. Dude, when this guy gets an easy A, it's on. I am doing the Bergamo World Tour. Yeah, he's definitely taking damage because he's got to build up. And then Tor is actually going to smack. We could still just die on normals, by the way. Yeah. Oh, the dodge saved us. Oh, and then we went into middle. Okay, I got to abandon. This fight just got wrecked. This is not what I want to show you guys. This is not what I wanted to show you. We're just going to abandon out. All right, let me just... That just turned out gross. We just want to get Piccolo turn 1, and then I'll show you what this man does. He's crazy. All right, let's just go in again. I got to make the team again, unfortunately. I wish Dokkan would save the teams for you, even if you quit out. That's just so annoying. We'll do that. We'll still bring Bergamo, and I do still want Tora for support. We shouldn't, like, damage should not be an issue, provided we can just have a Piccolo up. There we go. Perfect. Actually, we got like the ideal rotation right away because we have Tora supporting even. All right, so this is what the man can do. So he's just going to load up, and because we're facing 2 or more enemies, we just get this. So we're going to AoE, and look at this. Let's just pop this. It's going to do a ton of damage, and it's going to wipe an attack off. So it's like a Ghost Usher. And look at the damage. Yeah, like we just win. Like, look, we already killed Gohan. Now we can go in slot 1 and get the benefits for being in slot 1, and then we can just keep attacking. And I mean, Tor is going to be pretty weak, but if you're actually running like a normal team with like good units, like you're going to be able to finish off the rotation, like no problem, right? But I think Piccolo here, yeah, 11 mil turn 1. Hasn't even been hit yet or anything. And he should proc additionals here and maybe just finish this himself. Yep, 13 million, turn 1. Yeah, you think this Super Battle Road is going to be pretty easy? This should be an easy no-item run here. All right, so let's go to the next phase, and we should have enough. And now we're just on a loop. We're going to have Piccolo every time, and because these are new fights, he gets to use this every single time. Oh, what do you know? A 3-enemy fight. Oh, what do you know? Piccolo. Okay, we'll go in the middle slot. Hit this sucker off. Bam! How much life do you got left? Anything? Alright, these guys are tankier. This might be a little bit trickier. Oh, really tanky, actually. Okay, this one might be a little bit trickier, but now we're going to go back in slot 1. And we will go after Vegeta. Well, we should probably go after Piccolo, because Bergamo actually will, like, get us killed. So we'll do that, I suppose. I guess we'll go this with Orange Piccolo. And then, sure, you'll just swing there. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yep, and then they all just lose. It's only 1 attack, so they still will get their other attacks. So, I mean, we're not, like, completely safe here. We still got to make sure we do our business and get these guys killed off. Okay, but he got the stun. It's unfortunate he didn't die, though. We just wasted this additional. If we could get a 3rd, though, that would be really clutch. Because we got Piccolo out of here. That was not a super. Alright, and then we're going to get supered here, but he should be fine. Yeah, totally fine defense. Sure, that's fine. All the supers came there. We're good. Double digits all around. Man, they were just really aggressive and attacking a lot there. Now we should be safe because Orange Piccolo's definitely not going to die. Bergamo's not going to get hit here. And then Orange Piccolo getting another additional. Very good. Now, Orange Piccolo does not link well at all. It's part of the reason his attack stats are so low, and he needs to get hit to build up, which we didn't give him. But he threw down a stun. All right, so Physical Goku decided he wanted to strive, but here's the thing. We're just going to roll into another Piccolo turn, so there's no way. So, like, there can be a little bit of risk, but for the most part, you're pretty safe in these fights. And I'm running very bad units like Bergamo and Tora, and we're still going to get by here, I think, no item run. Because the thing is even if you get one enemy and you can't do the AoE, you still, like, can stun them, right? You can just stun lock them. All right, so, oh, the friend unit, oh, no, because we're only facing one enemy now, right? That makes sense. So what we'll do is I'm going to put Piccolo in slot 1, even though it's type disadvantage. I'm going to put him there because I want to try to get the stun off and hope we don't just get supered immediately. I'm confident we can survive here. But yeah, had we left 2 enemies alive, we would have just been able to AoE again right here. Alright, so let's try it, see what happens. Okay, should be okay here. And we got hit first, should increase our damage. Now this friend unit hasn't attacked very much yet. Keep in mind, the reason why our attack stats were so high when we do the AoE, it's because every character that got hit counted towards one of the super attacks. So when we had 3 enemies, that counted as 3 supers immediately. That's why our attack shot up so high. So if you can get like an early phase with a bunch of enemies, Piccolo just builds up like instantly. So there you go. We took care of that phase. Let's go into this Tapion phase. Is this just Tapion and Minosha? Oh no, it is 3 enemies. Okay, so another 3 enemy fight. That's what we want. And here we go. Oh, perfect. Everybody attacking in slot 1. Sure. So let's go ahead and we will do this. Middle slot AoE. I'm actually kind of tempted to put Orange Piccolo in slot 1 because he would like get hit a bunch and build up. But the other significant thing though about putting Piccolo Jr. in slot 1 is, remember, he's doing a 30% attack down, which is insanely huge in Super Battle Road, right? Because these attack down makes a huge difference against these guys. Sure, we'll just go all in on Tapion here and make sure we get him out of here. And then provided 2 enemies are still alive, we should be able to roll in and do this next turn. That's the hope here. Yep, 11 mil immediately. We might be in a situation where just the Goku lives, which is fine. Alright, so we got him stunned out. Goku's going to attack a bunch here. Trunks is going to get a super in, but remember, we got him attacked down. Our defense is good. Sure, go ahead and super again. That's fine. Probably double. Well, this is type disadvantage. We going to take something? No, still double digits. Because we got him attacked down, yeah. It's just, we're just wrecking them. And I think we should have 2 enemies alive here. Unless Orange Piccolo, like, double supers and goes crazy and kills the Trunks. But I think we should end up with 2 enemies. Tora definitely won't do anything. Okay, we're good. Yep, 500k isn't going to take anybody out. Alright, so yeah, this is what I wanted to show you all. Nice, clean run here. Now we can AoE again with the friend unit. Bam! And that counts as 2 supers towards his passive. Took out the Trunks. We got Goku. Now we're just going to stun lock him down. Hopefully we get the stun here. And then that's it. It's GG, my friends, after that. We might not take out Goku here, but I really hope for the stun, because if Bergamo gets supered, we actually could lose. But I'm going to bank on us getting a stun here. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got... Oh, or we just crit him, or we just double super crit him and kill him. Then you don't need to stun. So anyways, guys, there you go. Piccolo Jr. looking mighty fine. I didn't even talk about his value for World Tournament. He's now the best World Tournament unit because you can walk into World Tournament, pop his active skill. You can turn the animations off, so it's actually faster than any other unit attacking. And you're going to save Ghost Ushers because he pops this before any enemies can attack you. So Piccolo Jr., dude, really, really good. Let me know what you think of this, man. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.